Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. We are talking Steelbooks today, guys. More specifically, we are talking horror Steelbooks. And I just thought I'd like to do a video going through some of my favorite horror Steelbooks that I have in my collection. Now, we're not going to be talking about, when we're talking about the Steelbooks, we're talking about just the packaging, just the artwork. I am not talking about the quality of the film or anything like that, because some of these movies definitely are not the greatest movies, but might have really cool Steelbooks. So I just thought it would be kind of fun to kind of go through and show some of those off. And I got quite a few of them, so we're going to get started. I'm going to breeze through these, hopefully very, very quickly. So let's get started. Right off, we got one of these really cool slipcover Steelbooks, which there's going to be quite a few of those. And we have The Wicker Man. And I just think it's really, really cool. You take that off there, flip it around. There's the artwork. Open that up. Yeah, this is definitely a really, really cool release. I know, it's crazy. Some of you might hate me for this, but I've never actually seen this movie. That's going to be one I'm going to watch this year. So I look forward to watching that because I've heard nothing but good things. Next up is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I had this Steelbook in a different video just recently. And I just love the artwork on it. It's a great movie as well. It's just really, really cool. I really enjoy that. Next up, we have Fright Night. This was in my video the other day too. And I think this is just like the theatrical poster, but it looks so darn cool on a Steelbook. And there is the back. This is a fantastic, very atmospheric, great Friday night film. If you've never seen it, definitely check it out. Next, we're going to go to some Scream Factory, and it's John Carpenter's The Fog. I had this one in a video the other night too. Love that artwork in the back. Open it up. I can't remember if it actually goes together or not, but we're going to show it off either way. This is a fantastic movie too. Definitely check that one out if you have not seen it. Next up, we got Sleepy Hollow. I love this Steelbook. I think it's really cool. The only thing that I think would make this Steelbook cooler is if it would have had like the jack-o'-lantern head like on fire, or the jack-o'-lantern head at all. I think would have made it really cool. This is a really cool release. It comes with a book, which I mentioned in my video the other day. Very cool release. Next up, we have Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive. This one I also had it in, I think, yesterday's video. We'll open that up. I showed that off there, but we'll do it once again. Show the inside there. I love the artwork on that. It's very cool. Next up, we have The Blob, another one from Scream Factory. Now, I really like this one, but unfortunately, like when they showed it, it looked a lot more vibrant, so I was a little underwhelmed with it when I got it, but I still think it's very cool. I love the artwork on there, and I love the artwork when it's the same from the front to the back, and you open it up and it makes like a full picture. I always think that's very neat. Next up, we got Zombieland Double Tap. By far the not the better of the two films, but this Steelbook I always thought was so cool. They got the Zombieland 2, and there's just so much going on in there. I'll kind of put it up closer if you want to see it. I don't think there's anything on the inside really. Oh yeah, there actually is. We'll take this out here real quick. Let me take the disc out real fast, and I'll show you the inside. Some more very cool artwork. Yeah, this movie, it's okay. It's definitely not as good as the first one, but I am definitely digging that Steelbook art, though. All right, moving on. Next up, we got, actually, let's do this one first, because these two movies go together. We got It, Chapter 1. It's a very basic cover, but there's something so creepy and eerie about it. But the one thing that I think is even more creepy and eerie is just the picture of the boat on the back. It sums everything up. Man, this is just a perfect Steelbook for this movie. Doesn't look like there's really any artwork in there. If it is, it's minimal. But Yeah, it doesn't really go together, but we'll show the front and the back. And then next we have It Chapter 2, which I like this artwork. I really do. I think I almost like the first one a little bit better, even though this one does open up to a full picture. You know, now that I'm looking at it with that full picture open, that is really cool. I'm liking that more and more. Yeah, that's definitely very cool artwork. This movie, it's okay. It's this one is not nearly as good as the first one, in my opinion, but that's just me. Next up, we got more Scream Factory, and we got Army of Darkness. Look at how badass that artwork is. That is so cool. This was one of my favorite releases from Scream Factory that year. Oh, it's so cool. Open that up. And once again, it has that full picture. Then there is a little bit of artwork on the inside. It's kind of hard to see because it's a 3-discer. The other side, there's not really much, but you got Ash there. I'm not going to waste time taking all the discs out. The other side didn't look like it really had too much on it. Next up, we got Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I know the second movie of this just got released, but I'm not gonna spend all that money and get it from Umbrella Entertainment. It's just too expensive. I'll just wait for, hopefully, is it Scream Factory that did this? Yeah, Shout or Scream. Hopefully they will just come out with another Steelbook for part 2, and I will pick that up. I think this one was a Walmart exclusive. Next, we got some more Scream Factory. Man, there's a lot of Scream Factory in here. And this is not the 4K, but this is the Blu-ray of My Bloody Valentine. Oh, man, that is such cool artwork. I really like that. Open that up. As you can see, it creates another full picture. Man, I love it when they do that. It's just those added little touches that these companies do that we just love. Next is another Scream Factory. This just came out not that long ago, earlier this summer, I believe. And that is the Killer Clowns from Outer Space Steelbook. This is the 4K. I was going between the regular standard and the Steelbook, and I decided to go with the Steelbook. I just really liked how colorful it was. There's some artwork right there. Not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna take all the other discs out. I see all my battery power is here. Okay. All right. Next up, we got Bram Stoker's Dracula. If I remember correctly, this was just the poster art for that as well. But still, a very cool. I've not seen this one in a long time. I might have to revisit this one this year. But I love the ones where there's all these collages, and there's just always so much going on in the background. You really have to stop and look and see what's going on. Next, we have Dr. Sleep. I remember when this came out, I was just like, oh, I got to get that Steelbook. I just love the little shot of Danny from The Shining riding around in the Overlook Hotel, Red Rum. A very cool Steelbook. Very cool movie. A little disturbing at times, but definitely still worth your time. Not as good as The Shining, but still pretty good. This next one is a Blu-ray 2, I believe, and that is the Jeepers Creepers. I just think that just looks awesome. The back, not really too much there. It's a little boring. But the front is definitely cool. The inside, there's not really too much. All right, moving along. I think the rest of these, except for maybe one, is all these slip covers. This next slip cover is the Halloween H2O. This was one of my favorite slip covers to come out that year. Open it up. And you got that artwork right there. More excellent artwork right there. Flip it open. Then you got Michael Myers on the inside. Yeah, this is a very cool release. I was a little bummed out when I got this, though, because they didn't shape my plastic part right, so it kind of just doesn't really stay on very well, and the sides are kind of falling apart, so that kind of sucks, but other than that, it's still a very cool release. Next up, we got Rob Zombie's 31. I love the fact that they started coming out with these slipcover steelbooks, man. I just think that is such a cool idea. You know, I love that artwork there. I really love this artwork. It's just so creepy. It's really, really, really cool stuff. Open it up. There's the full artwork right there. And there you got some more artwork there. Yeah, it was Lionsgate that really started first doing this. That's what most of these releases are, the Lionsgate. But now there's other companies that are doing it as well. The next one we have is The Cabin in the Woods. If you've never seen this movie, there's a small spoiler right now. And you take that off there, and there's kind of a spoiler of what this movie is actually about. And, I mean, that's really cool, but honestly, I think the back. And actually, the back, we'll put this back on for that. So you just got the little claw sticking out there, and then when you pull that off, you got all the creatures coming out of the elevator. That back is what I think really makes that steelbook for me. If you've never seen Cabin in the Woods, ooh, man, definitely you got to see Cabin in the Woods. That movie is great. Next, I don't really know if it's really classified as a horror. It's kind of horror, but this was one of my favorites of the year. I got to make sure I do this right here. But we got American Psycho, and you just peeling off the face is just so cool. I know a lot of people were talking about how this was their favorite steelbook of the year that this came out, which was only a couple of years ago, I want to say. The inside, there's not really too much. You have the business card there. If you've never seen American Psycho, man, it's definitely worth your time at least once. If you've never seen it, you should probably, like I said, check it out at least once. All right, we're almost done, guys. I'm going through these pretty quick. Next, we got Rob Zombie's 3 from Hell. I've never actually watched this movie. I will here at some point, but I love this steelbook. You pull that off there, and you got the skeletons. And that's really cool. And then you turn it around, you got the 3 coffins there. Yeah, man, I tell you, Lionsgate especially, got some dust on there. Lionsgate especially, man, has just done a fantastic job with these slipcover steelbooks. There we got a little bit of artwork on the inside there. So, yeah, I think either I haven't been picking them up or paying attention, or else they maybe haven't released a lot of them recently, or maybe I just haven't been picking up the new ones they've been doing. Next, we have Warm Bodies. Get that off there. This movie's interesting. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not like super, super great, but this is definitely an awesome steelbook. Like I said, once again, Lionsgate just dominating with the artwork and the slipcovers. Like I said, it's little touches like this as collectors that we love to see. And then next up, this is the last of the ones I have here, and then I got one on the shelf that I'm going to show off that I didn't pull off there because it's a box set and it's kind of big. Got the Blu-ray of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Once again, outstanding artwork. If you've never seen this movie, this is a great movie. It's a great horror musical. It's definitely worth your time at least once. It's not definitely for everybody, but it's pretty fun. I'm a fan. I remember my dad would let me listen to the music when I was a kid. He wouldn't let me see the movie till I was a certain age, but he would play some of the music, and I always really enjoyed it. Lastly, what we're going to do is we are going to do this, the Halloween trilogy, for the Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends box set that came out. And you got your side there. And you got your back. Do I got this right? Yeah, got your back. I think that back is so cool. And then we'll pull these out here one by one. If I recall, they make a picture. So bear with me 1 second here, guys. We'll go through them each individually. I love these two. These sets like this. They had one like this for Rambo that I never picked up, and I regret that. That goes for a pretty penny now. I really wish I would have picked that one up. So first off, we have just the first regular Halloween, which is right there. And you got the back. I don't know if there's anything on the inside. There's maybe a little bit of artwork, but I don't think it's worth actually taking the disc out for. And then we got Halloween Kills. Bear with me a second here, guys. So Halloween Kills. So there's the house. And there he is on the back. And then we have Halloween Ends. And there's the back there. And if we do these all together, I'm going to attempt to do this. It's basically going to have Lori and Michael standing in front of, Lori's house is what it is there. Sorry for the angle there, guys. And then you get the other side. None of these, I don't think these really go together. These are just different pictures, but that front one does. So that's it, guys. That's all of my Steelbooks in my collection that I wanted to show off in this video. I have other ones, and I have other horror ones, but these ones are just some of my personal favorites. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you guys like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And let me know in the comments below. Do you have any of these? What other ones do you like? Is there any big ones that I missed that maybe I need to go back into my collection and look for? Like I said, some of my stuff's really not super organized, so I may have missed one or two that is really cool that I did not put in this video. So what are some of your suggestions? Let's finish this conversation in the comments below, guys. Love talking about this stuff. You're amazing as always. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.